Happy Friday, everybody. It is September 1st. I'm going to go ahead and throw up yesterday's grid since I didn't have an opportunity to put up a video last night. Okay, so as you can see, not a great grid. I only got 6 out of 9. On the bright side, 5 of those answers were under 1%. I found a home for Orlando Mercado, which always makes me happy. And I managed to cross out one of the members from the Burns All-Stars from the Simpsons episode Homer at the Bat, and that would be catcher Gabby Street. One fun fact about Gabby Street is that he went 19 years between playing games as a major leaguer. He basically ended his career in 1912, but then 19 years later, as a manager for the St. Louis Cardinals, he called his number and played a game 19 years after his initial retirement in 1912. So, anyways, fun fact. Let's see. Yesterday was the first day that I started recording my scores. So I'm going to record my scores for yesterday, today, over the weekend, and Labor Day, and compare them against a month ago. So, it's not a great start, but in the name of science, even when our results seem a bit odd or, maybe not what we expected, we still incorporate them. So it is what it is. All right, let's get to today's grid. All right, so here is today's grid. We have the Mariners, the Royals, 40 save season, the Nationals, Cardinals, and the Guardians. So to start out with, I won't be able to knock out any members of the Smithers 9 or the Burns 9 so far as I can tell, but I can knock out one of the members of the 1995 Mariners starting lineup against the Angels in the one-game playoff, and that's going to be Tino Martinez. Martinez, after going to the Yankees, played with the Cardinals and then the Devil Rays, I believe, after that. So let's go ahead and get Tino off the board. That was a high pick, but that's okay. I'm on a mission. Another player that I would have liked to have gone with here was hard-hitting Mark Whiten, but I could use him in Cleveland, so we'll do that. Pretty sure this will work. Oh, I think there's only one T in his name. Hard. And one fun fact about Mark: are there only 4 people playing right now? I don't know. One fun fact about Mark Whiten is he is one of a small handful of players who have hit 4 home runs in a single game. So there we go. Seattle, Washington/Montreal. So one way to think about it is we all know about the Randy Johnson trade. Mark Langston going to Montreal for Johnson, Brian Holman, and Gene Harris. I'm not certain whether Holman or Harris played for the Expos, for their major league franchise. But those would potentially be good picks. I feel like Orlando Mercado went through Montreal. I'm pretty sure that he did. So that would be a really good pick. And Mike Morgan, I know, went through Montreal and Seattle. So I'll either go with Morgan or Mercado. I'm going to see how I do with the rest of these. And if I feel like I need a win, I'll go with Morgan. One that I am not certain about is Kansas City, Washington. Can't remember if Nelly Cruz went through Kansas City. Obviously Nelly Cruz would work for Seattle, Washington as well. But Al Oliver is the person I'm going to guess here. He played for the Expos, hit 300 with them for a couple of years. I feel like he went through Kansas City as well, but this is one that, yeah, I won't be surprised if this blows up on me. Yeah, okay. That was a bad memory. I also feel like 40 saves is going to get me somewhere along here. So for this one, Wetland, I'm pretty sure will work. That's probably going to get a high percentage. I feel like Sean Doolittle would work here as well, although I'm not 100% sure he had 40 saves. And I seem to remember that Jeff Reardon pitched for Montreal before going to the Twins. Again, not sure if even if he did pitch for Montreal, I'm not sure that he had 40 saves. We'll move on to St. Louis. I'm just going to guess Bruce Sutter here. I know he was a closer for St. Louis. Don't know if he had 40 saves. Let's see. There we go. All right, he did. Good. Cleveland, 40 saves. Doug Jones is a name that I would go with here. Jose Mesa was a reliever for Cleveland, and I believe he closed for a couple of seasons. And one of those seasons, I think, was really good, and he may have had 40 saves. And Mesa would also work with Cleveland, Seattle. I wouldn't be surprised if he went through Kansas City as well, but I know Cleveland, Seattle, Jose Mesa. That's solid. Um, yeah, so I am going to go. We'll go ahead and take our medicine here. Let's see if Mesa works. He does. Wow, I am racking up the the percent. This is not going to be a low rarity score today. Um, Kansas City, Cleveland. We'll go with the Ancient Mariner, Gaylord Perry. And Kansas City would have been the last team that Perry would have played for, and he won a Cy Young in Cleveland. I have a feeling it's because it's early in the morning. Maybe a lot of people haven't played that the percentages are so high. This looks really kind of weird. Um, Kansas City, St. Louis. Gary Gaetti works here. He's a pick that I go to often, as is Danny Jackson. And I think Danny Jackson would score a little bit lower. Let's get the first name in there, Danny. There we go, 100%. Wow, that can't be. Well, who knows? All right. So let's see. Washington, 40 saves. Well, let's do the M's first. Let's go ahead and go with Orlando Mercado. I'm pretty sure that that's right. 20%. And then 40 saves. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with Jeff Bearden. If that is correct, that's not going to go for a terribly low score either. There we go. 8 out of 9. Missed the Kansas City Washington one. Yeah, probably obviously should have went with somebody else. But in any case, an improvement on yesterday. So I hope your grids were good today, and I will see you tomorrow.